Good evening. There's been another case of the UK variant of the coronavirus reported in South Dakota.
And that brings the total number of the new strain now to 3, and they're all in Minnehaha County. But health officials warn that they won't be the last. And with the boys' state basketball tournament underway this week, health officials are concerned about another possible surge in COVID cases.
The CDC is closely monitoring the new variant strains of COVID-19, including the UK variant. Now that it's showing up in South Dakota, health officials say it is a concern because it spreads more quickly.
What we know about the B117 UK strain that we've identified in South Dakota recently, it does offer greater opportunity for transmission of SARS-CoV-2, or the virus that causes COVID-19.
Even though it spreads more quickly, people can still avoid it.
What we do know, though, is that the same things you do to prevent COVID, the first strain, are the same mitigation strategies for these variants.
Another concern is the boys' state basketball tournaments this weekend. They're being held in 3 separate locations.
Anytime that you bring individuals together, there's always a small risk of transmitting COVID-19.
That's why they want fans to take appropriate precautions to social distance and wear masks during the games.
Some of the things that are being done, making sure that players have access to testing and stuff like that, is a huge and important step to make sure that we're not spreading COVID-19 at events, including sporting events.
Secretary Muslim Risden says the state never thought about canceling the tournaments like it did last year.
I think the Activity Association, they have been a good partner in this, in really wanting to understand just how to hold events safely, and just making sure that anybody that would be attending would also know how to do that.
She says COVID is something we're going to have to learn to live with, because it's not going away.
That's the importance of vaccines. That is our ticket to freedom.
And they also want to remind people that if you are sick or showing any COVID symptoms, to stay home.